Hey there, Tiffany and Brad with Years of Years, and it's This Day in Disney for December 22nd.
3 days.
3 days.
So the jolly old elf.
Oh, yes,
2 days.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's right around the corner.
Don't stop believing. He's coming with gifts for you.
Absolutely. So, This Day in Disney, first we're going to 1957 with a Christmas parade. Christmas in Many Lands.
Christmas in many lands.
Right, this was at Disneyland, and they actually had performers from all over the world, and they were dressed all in like traditional costumes from different countries. And this parade went from Sleeping Beauty's castle to the plaza.
Nice.
Yeah.
Christmas around the world has always been one of my favorite parts of Christmas. I mean, for sure,
Yeah.
like Santa Lucia and the wooden shoes and like Swedish meatballs and just, you know, Feliz Navidad, just all the different ways that people say Merry Christmas. I just love it, and the different traditions.
We used to go to the Science and Industry Museum every year, and they'd have a tree dedicated to different countries all over the world. Yeah. And that was one of our favorite things.
For sure.
Oh, and they had Snope, so you guys know.
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Indoor snow.
Yep. So that was one of my favorite things to do.
They're crazy in Chicago. It's like, it's not real snow. We can have it inside.
Even though there's too much outside too. But, you know, you can experience Christmas around the world, obviously in Epcot. And some would even say this particular parade was a precursor to Epcot. They did do some Christmas around the world, and way back they used to do parades and things like that. Last year they had the different Santas in each country.
That was nice.
Yeah, so they don't have that this year, I'm assuming, because of the COVID deal. But
I still have not seen, I understand recently there was a sighting of Santa and Mrs. Claus on the waterway there at Epcot. So
I don't think it's Epcot.
No?
I think it's Disney Springs. It's that waterway.
I keep messing it up for sure.
Okay. Well, both
Santa's
would be fun.
everywhere in Florida.
Yeah.
You know where Santa's
That's
favorite
true.
place to be when he's not at the North Pole is? Yeah, Florida.
Yeah, that's true. That's an absolute truth. Anyway, so this parade, Christmas all over the world, Christmas in Many Lands, actually went from 1957 to 1960, and then from 62 to 64, and then it actually went away and came back from 80 to 84.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's such good news, because I'm always hoping, like, when things go away, we just want to imagine there's a warehouse somewhere. Like in like Raiders of the Lost Ark, where everything is being stored.
Tombs and tombs of Disney classic.
Yeah, and it can come back,
stuff.
you know? And here, it is. I mean, obviously number one on my list is Electrical Light Parade. I mean, we need it. But, and it's got to be in storage. Just, let's do it.
Isn't it? I think it's over at Disneyland.
The one that, well, I think they have multiple of them.
Yeah, no, there's just the one.
Really?
It goes back and forth, but I think the one is over at Disneyland, but of course it's in storage at the moment, wherever it may be.
There you go.
There's some things though that they lost or are gone, like the Tower of the Four Winds that they used as a promotion for at the 1964 World's Fair.
Tomorrowland.
Yeah, so that's lost.
But
that's okay. So
things come back.
Yeah, but also on this day, just 2 years later, in 1959, Disney's largest candlelight choir ever to sing at the park ushers in the holiday season with 2,514 singers.
Can you even imagine all of those lights down Main Street?
Yeah. It began, there's actually a picture you can go find online.
You don't have to imagine, you can see it.
It's kind of interesting because it looks pretty modern, but it's from 1959. And once you look closer, you can see like the hairstyles and the glasses and things are very 50s. Yeah. But
the picture quality and
everything.
everything.
The quality turned out really well.
I think it's the light too. Like light is eternal. Like just
there you go.
Timeless.
So this choir, the Candlelight Choir, did begin in 58, but this was the biggest in '59, and of course it still now runs in Epcot, except again for this year. It's not going. I'm sorry. I wish I could change all that, but I can't. But next year.
Did it change? No.
I don't know, maybe we'll have to
Maybe
go
we'll
back to
have
Epcot. So, the living tree that they have done at maybe you've seen it at Epcot or in pictures or something, that living tree started in 1960, I found out.
Okay.
So that's really cool. It's just a perfect way to display all these singers.
So a lot of these traditions from Disneyland brought to Epcot.
Yes.
How nice.
And the story, so it's always the same, the story of the first Christmas through music and narration with a mass choir, and then they always have like the mass choir handbells, a soloist, and an orchestra.
Okay, so we are actually speaking of the candle processional at Epcot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Very missed this year.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And such amazing talent comes in and takes part. You know, and just shares their faith and like their own story. It's incredible. It's really
cool. And it's different every night. You could go.
It really is. And local talent, all the kids in the area and
high school
schools.
Kids. We know kids who have been in it from our area.
It's one of their traditions in Florida. Something to look forward
really
to.
special.
It's a rite of passage.
There's like a radius, you know, driving distance. And I'm pretty sure those kids and their families get, you know, a day at Disney.
Oh, yes.
Like, they don't have to.
Certainly.
Yeah, or something along those
if they're not
lines.
already AP.
Yeah.
Disney's kind of smart on that one.
Well, I've even heard sometimes with things like that where if they already were AP, they'd give them like a fast passes or something like that. So.
Which still exists right now.
Sure, they do.
For being in select few. I mean, it happens.
We don't know what it is.
But
people are in the fast pass line. We don't know how. We don't know where.
Yeah.
They got to do it.
Well,
we want to do it.
Do they? Well, I wasn't sure that we weren't given one after. Or
yeah.
It feels like we got one since reopening.
Got down when the rides are down, and you've been in the line or you were close to the end. They give you a fast pass to come back.
Yeah.
So.
But Candlelight.
It's capable.
Christmas.
Yeah, go watch Candlelight. Go look for all this stuff online. It's out there.
It's wonderful.
And it's fun this time of year. Show your children how...
Enjoy the light of the season.
The history. So, anyway, that's it today for This Day in Disney. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye!